Hi everyone, and welcome back to the graphic designing course. So in our last video we did the introduction to graphic designing, whereby I introduced you to the basics of what graphic designing entails. So now today in this video we are going to learn how to use a graphic designing app to make a graphic design. So we are going to choose the Canva app. So let's get started. So now, this is how the Canva apps look like. It has the mobile version, it has the desktop version, and it has the web application. So this is the desktop version. So the mobile version is just similar to the desktop version. So what I'm going to do here, it's just the same way you're going to do it on the mobile version. So the first thing you have to do is to create your account. After creating your account, you sign in. When you sign in, then you log in to the application. So let me just give you a broad overview of the application. So here we have the home, we have this place which is called the template, we have this place which is called the project, we have this place which is called the brand, content planner, discover apps, smart mockups, create a team, and trash. So one thing we should all note is that we have the pro version and the free version. So the pro version is the version where you have to pay to use some tools in the application. But as a beginner, there's no need for you to use the pro version. You can easily use the basic version, which is the free. So you are going to get used to limited tools on the application, but that's not a major problem. So now I'll go back to my browser. So there's one thing about graphic designing apps. They have made it easier for everyone, whereby they already made templates. So what you just have to do is just pick up the templates and restyle it to your own taste. So now, yeah, you will see your recent designs, all your recent designs. So now, this tab is meant to show you all the templates that are going to need, all templates, different kinds of templates. So you just choose one. Maybe it's for the business. You choose a template. You choose a template. Maybe it's for your social media advertisements. You choose a template, or your video advertisements or any video clips. You're going to choose a template, or even for educative purposes. So this is it. So now what I'm going to do first is, before we start using the templates, let's just run through the tools in the application. So we are going to start a blank project. So this plus sign here, it means to start a new project. So now you are going to specify the type of project you want to start. So let's say a Facebook post or anything. Yes, so it is going to take us to the tab and menu where we are going to edit what we want. So now here we have this side. This side is where you can, maybe when you're editing you need a template. So this place you can easily choose a template that you want. And meanwhile, you see this is iconed as a pro version, that is you have to pay. So instead of you just seeing the pro version and the free version all together, you can filter that, okay, oh, it's only the free version I want to see. So so this place element, here you get to choose different type of shapes and graphic icons. Also, you get to choose different type of photos that you are going to need. So this place is called the upload. Yeah, you are going to upload the different type of files you need to get started in your graphic designing. So you can upload from your Google Drive, your cloud, or your local storage. So here we have the test menu. So this text, you have combination of fonts. So you can pick any text art here to use in your project. So we have this place which is called the project. So this place is going to show you your recent projects, and you can also create a folder to to organize your projects under one folder. So this place is just a place where you can see different type of apps associated to the Canva app. So now let's start. Now this is what is called a blank page. So a blank page, we can have any background that we want in our blank page. So here we can choose the color filter. So using the color filter, we can choose any color for our background. So I'm going to pick let's just pick any color. So we've picked a color for our background. So now I want to add a text to it. So let's add an heading, or a heading, sorry. So now um let's say, so yes. So after having this, we can use the drag mouse functionality to place it to any place or any part we want to place it. So after this, we can easily do what, um make changes to the layout of the text. So this is what I meant. So I can say that I want to bold it. You can see we already have the bold functionality there, or in fact I can change it to italics. So you can see it has made it to an italic. So I can choose the font color. Yeah, I can choose purple, I can choose green. So let's just leave it black. So now I can change the alignment. So you can see the way I aligned it. Everything falls under each other. I can change the alignment again. You can see I can change it again. So let's just make everything fall under each other. So this place, it is used to make to specify if something is a list. So it's just going to add bullets to it for us, but we don't need that here. So now also we can reduce the font size. So here we can decide to reduce the font size and also increase it again. Yeah. So here we can change the font that we are using. So I'm fond of using the JetBrains Mono, Medium, and Fera Sans board. So you can have your specific font type. So let's choose the JetBrains Mono. Yeah, we have the Fera Sans board. We have plenty, uncountable different kind of fonts. So now here you can adjust the length and width of the text. You can see. So let's use the drag functionality to drag it here. After dragging it here, so this is nice. So another thing you can do is add effects to the text. So what did I mean by adding effects to the text? You can add different type of shadow functionalities. So here, ordinary shadow, the lift shadow, the holo shadow, the splice shadow, the echo shadow, and different type of shadow. So with those shadow functionalities, you can easily change it to your tastes here. You can see. So let us leave it with the lift shadow functionality. So we also have the shape functionality. What does the shape functionality do? Is either we leave it straight, or we may want to make it curve, just like in our logos where we always have curve under a logo design. So we can make it curve here and specify the limit of its curveness with this functionality here. So but let us leave it with none. So now adding images, we will go back to our element. You can search for the type of image you want. Okay, I'm coming. So now let's just look for um let's look for any image. Okay, I'm coming. So let's see photos. You can see all the photos here. So let's pick this image since it is free. So here we have our image here. So with this kind of image, we can decide to crop it. So let me crop it. I've cropped it. Or we can decide to flip it. You can see. You can see. Yeah. Yeah. So you just have to make it to your own taste. So here we can decide to edit the image. So for those using the pro version, you can easily remove the background. But if you don't have the pro version, what you can do is, okay, let me show you another way of removing the background. So I just copy this image. I copy, then I go to my web browser. So then I search for remove bg. Sorry. So what this website does is that it helps us to remove the background in any image. So I'm coming, let me just do it like this. So I can just drag the image. So yeah, let me just drag the image. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Let me undo the changes. Yeah. So now this is the image. Or let me choose another image for my. So you can see what it did. It helped us to remove the image. So now I've downloaded the image. So so this is what the remove bg, this is what it helped us to do. So now let's continue. Now that image I removed the background, I want to upload it to my design. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to come here. I can either choose from uploading from Google Drive, Instagram, Dropbox, or Google Photos, but I'm just going to upload from my local storage. So now we have the image that we remove the background. So open. So let's just remove this for now. Yeah. So we can drag the image here. So dragging the image here, we can increase the height and width of the image. Yeah. S- So you can see whenever we add image to the design, it usually fall to the back of the text, and which is absolutely correct. We might have some exception where we want to make it fall in front of those texts. So what you can just do here is you change, you can decide to say bring to front. As you can see, it has brought it to the front. You can see here, and you can decide to change it back, okay, to send back. So there are different shortkeys to use, but as a beginner, it's better you follow these steps instead of using the shortkeys. As time goes on, you master the shortkeys. Now, like for example, a shortkey to use is the Control D functionality. So, and that is to duplicate. So now let's just have this image here. So let's do something with this image. Edit image, edit image. So adjust. So with adjust here, let's see what we can do. We can change the brightness, we can change the contrast, we can change the saturation, we can change the tint, we can change the way how blur it is. We can do that. So these are just tools for changing the outlook of your images. Mm. So and if you want to reset it, you can reset it to the way it was actually. So let's do something here. So I increase the contrast and the saturation. I increase everything. So I can just take this here and let's bring this forward. You you can see the shortcut for bringing our image forward. So that is Control Alt plus this square bracket. So I've brought it forward. So I can easily place it like this. So let me just increase this. So now another thing we can do is using the elements. So we can pick a line here. Also, we can place our images in the frames. So sorry about this, it's the network. So here I can search for different kind of icons or line. Let me look for lines. Yeah, you can see the lines here. So I can filter what I want. I can filter it here. So but that's not necessary. So let's say rectangle. You can see we have the rectangle here. So but since this is a pro version, that's why we will have our watermark in our project. So let's look for a free one. So let's just say straight line. Yeah, you can see all the lines here. So let's pick this straight line. So let's increase the size of the straight line. So let's draw the straight line here. So so since we have to be very careful with lines, when you select the line you want to use, you can use the shift and arrow key to take it to specify the direction you want your line to move to. So this is it, the shift and arrow key. Maybe you want it arrow down, arrow forward, or arrow backwards. So this is it. So after that, let's just add a subtext to this. So let's just add the name. Olajide. Sorry, I'm becoming a little bit clumsy. Oh, let's just undo. Yeah, so let's edit this. Olajide Ademola. So let's just don't let us make it bold. So let's um decrease the font size. So one thing about the Canva app is that whenever you're not connected to the internet, it can easily lock your editor so that you should not lose the project the progress of what you are designing. So you can see when my internet went off, it helped me to lock the editor so that I won't be able to do any other thing again. So now we have this test here. Let's make it Italy. Yeah. So you have to select all, Control A, and make it Italy. Yeah, this is it. So let's go back to our elements. Let's say other things we can add. So we can add this circle. So let's change the color of the circle. Let's change it to, let's give it lemon. No, this is, you can just use the filter here. So for someone that is a very professional, is a very good professional in this field, you can easily write out the hash code here for the colors you want. It will give you the specific tone of the color you want. So here I can use the filter to look for what I want. Again, one thing I usually do is to copy the color codes. So let me show you how to copy the color code so that you can have your specified color. So yeah, color color picker, or you can say the color palette. So here you can copy and paste the color code here. So now let's, so this is it. We also have we can also use the W3 schools. So let me go back. So this is the W3 school. So you can just copy and paste the type of color you want. Let's choose this lemon. Yeah, Control C, go back to our application and Control V. Tada. This is it. So Yeah, so we can increase the size of our circle here. So you can increase the size. So let's just duplicate it. We use our Control D. So and arrow shift down. You can see it's fun, isn't it? Designing is fun. So this is it. Yeah. So let's add another element here. So let's add this. Okay. Oh no. Let's add this button sign. Let's just delete this. Delete. So now let's just add this button sign. Button. I saw it somewhere here. Yes. Yeah. So let's add our text to our button. Enroll now. Enroll now. So let's first change the font public sans. Now let's increase the font. So let's bold it. Control A. And we bold it. Then let's make it black. So so I think we are progressing here. So let's add another thing. So let's say it's free. It's free. So this is it. The way we did it for the other one. Let's increase the font size. Let's make it at least Control E. Then you make it a click. Um. Then change the font public sans. Yes. Then so this icon is used for rotating. So whenever you want to rotate an element, so you can just use this icon to rotate it. So I've used it. So we've rotated it. So let's just decrease it. So the shift down. So so I think let's give it some. Okay. So this is good. Or let us change this color. Or let's give it white. Yeah. So let me let's go through the usage of icons. So yeah, I'm going to search for telephone icon. So you pick your icon. you decrease the size, of the icon. Then you add um the text, that is the phone number. So 0913451615 So you draw it towards where the number is. So one thing you should note about designing principle is you should know what should be bold and what should not be bold, and what should be very large and what should not be very large. We have to know that our heading, which is the title, should always be the largest. Then the phone number, these are always a little bit of the body text, but they have to be bold, because if it is not bold, then how do you want to have an effective communication when your audience can't see the phone number you put in the flyer? So we have control A here. Then we bold it. So let's just decrease the size of, so we can, instead of using this, we can just decrease the size here to the size of the entire frame. So, and one thing about decreasing the size of the entire frame is, if you want to visualize it, the way to look on different type of screens. So you can see, yeah. So let's just leave it here, and let's decrease the size of this icon here. So this is great. So shift, arrow backward, arrow upward. Yeah, this is it. So now you can see what we did here. We did not use any template. I just showed you the basis of designing with the tools we have that Canva has provided for us. There are many ways, there are many there are different ways of using these tools, but you just have to use it in a personalized way, the way you understand it and the way you imagine to use it. So now let's just save it. You come here, then you download. So you can see if the file is going to be shared on this on different phone, maybe you want to post it on your status, on your Facebook or anywhere. So you have to choose the PNG because it maintains the complex images and illustration, especially the color. So the JPG is best for sharing. It will preserve the image quality better than the PNG, but not the color and other complex things in the flyer. So the PDF is, if you want to print it, assuming you want to print in banner, then you are surely going to print it out in the PDF format. So let us pick the PNG, then we download. So now this is great. So now let's head over to designing with templates. So I go to home. Yeah. So now template. So let's say I want to design okay, let's look for it. So I'm not thinking of anything. Okay. This is um oh Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Let's say I want to design job vacancy. Job vacancy. Yeah. So these are job vacancy templates. So let's just choose one. So let's choose this. So let's customize this template. Yeah. Let's wait for the network. The Nigerian factor. So yeah. So now this is what the template looks like. You can see it's much easier for us to customize this template to our befitting need. So yeah, maybe the name of my company is, let's say, okay, Cobobs. 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 So uh, um so actually what I did here was the control A. The control A will select all the elements. Then we can easily position all those elements to where we want to position them to. So, but we don't really need that. So now let me just change this. So now, um, so customer manager, product manager, pro, product manager. So this is the product manager. So we can change the font. So let me choose. Has it? Yeah, this is good. So now let's add our email, our own email here. So you just highlight where you want to edit here. Cobobs, cobobs at gmail.com. At gmail. So let's add our website, www.cobobs.com. So the qualification. So if I don't want this, or I want to change the color, I can easily change the color. Yeah. So you can see. Let me change, since I've changed this, let me change this also. You can see we are there. Great. So let me change the color of this text. Purple also. Black. Let me change this one to purple. Yes. So undo, undo. Yeah. So this is it. So I never told you something. So one thing about frame, putting pictures in the frame. So this is it. Let's add this frame here. So this is a frame. Let's reduce it. So let's add a picture to the frame. So you go to your upload. Okay, product manager. I can't see if it's in photo. Yeah. So let me just add this just to show what the framing does. You can see it helps us to frame this picture inside it. So that's what framing is actually meant for. Okay, so let's go to another aspect, which is book cover. So book cover here, book cover. So now let's edit this book cover. Nice. So this is a book cover. So now let's change this picture. So what we just have to do is let's go to the element, then we look for um design pictures, design. So this is a design picture. So this is a frame. I can just drag and drop it there to fit in. You can see, you can see. So now how to be great, how to be, let's make it how to be a great, a great graphic designer. So let's extend the text. So after extending it, yeah, but I won't want to break this order of principle. So let's just reduce the font size. So I'm coming. So I reduce it to 87.1. So likewise this one too. It is 7.1. Okay, this is great. Then let me move it up. Shift, shift. Okay. So all these grid lines, they are just here to help us with our conformity. So how to be a great graphic designer. So now let me change the background image to another color. Let's just choose something wide. So let me leave it like this first. So now what I want to do is, let me change this one too. So this is, so now if you want to visualize the way it's going to look like, then we can use what we call the smart mockup. So this is it coming. Smart mockup. So I click on it. Then so this smart mockup, what you usually do is that anytime we design something, maybe we want to design we make a design for a t-shirt, a textbook, a cup, or anything or any object. So this smart mockup is just going to give us an overview of the way it's going to look like when it is in use in real time. So now we are going to use, so it will redirect us to its web page. Continue with Google. So this is it. um okay, so books. Yeah, so we want to connect our Canva to our smart mockup. So connect. What's happening? uh okay, this, maybe this is an authorization error. So what I'll just quickly do is, it hasn't connected, but I don't know what is really happening. So let's leave that for now. So let me just download it first. Let me download it as PNG format for now. Save. So let's go back to the smart mockup. So now upload, let's upload that design. Open. Okay, so let's pick books. Good. Okay. So portrait books. Let's choose. Okay, let's pick this one. Yeah, I'm not trying to get what I want. So so I can upload from Canva. Let me try. Maybe it's going to work now. Okay, I will do that later. Let me just upload from let me just upload the image. Yeah, this open. Yeah, you can see. So if the book is to be in this dimension, so this is actually the way it is going to look like. So this is what we call smart mockup. So let me download it. So as you can see, I have the option of choosing the type of resolution I want. So I just picked a medium resolution. So leaving that aside, also let me let me test my mockup with t-shirts. Okay, let me test it with t-shirts here. So sorry about the network. Wait. Okay, so this is nice. So for the first picture, or okay, middle picture, let me pick. Let me just upload a random image. So um, let me pick this. Okay, so here also. So I'm going to pick another picture. So let me pick this. Yeah. So we are waiting for it to load. So it has. And the last one. So this is great. As you can see, look at what it did. It helped us to show the way what we design if we are going to use it for any packaging products in the real world. So it just shows us what we are going to do. Assuming we were to design an advertisement for a company or awareness for a company, and that company wants to have their t-shirt. So after you make your design, then you can easily come and test it using the smart mockup. So thank you very much, and I hope you've gained a lot, because it wasn't easy to complete this video in 1 hour. So as time goes on, you just try to improve yourself more and more so that you can become a better graphic designer. And remember, creativity and imagination surpasses knowledge. It's not how much knowledge you have, but how much you can create with the little of the knowledge you have. That is what a graphic designer needs. Thank you very much. So, my name is Abdul-qahar. Thanks again for your patience in watching this tutorial. Bye for now.